morning to see you all, and let me, by way of introducing, say, hey, I'm really looking forward to...
The US is putting every pressure on Russia, as the Europeans are doing, through the sanction packages. Look what has been happening with Lukoil and Rosneft and all the other stuff the US is doing. The US is still delivering crucial air defense and other lethal weapons into Ukraine through this Pearl program, so paid for by Canadian, European allies and partners. And the US is leading the peace effort. And there is only one country, the most powerful nation on earth, the US, which can do that under the leadership of President Trump, breaking the deadlock with Putin, getting the peace process going. So I really think the US is doing exactly what we need when it comes to Ukraine.
Secretary General, there's Arctic Sentry, Baltic Sentry, Eastern Sentry, Steadfast Dart.
The US leadership team under the leadership of President Trump and Secretary Hegseth, Secretary Rubio, indeed also Under Secretary Colby, they have always consistently pleaded for Europe doing more, Canada doing more, taking more care of the defense of NATO territory, of course in conjunction with the United States. And I predict that longer term you will see, of course, the nuclear umbrella as the ultimate guarantor of our security here in Europe and Canada, but also a strong conventional presence of the US here in Europe, which is crucial. We all know this. And NATO is not only there to protect Europe and Canada, it's also there to protect the United States. And for the United States to be secure, you need a strong and secure Arctic, a secure Europe, but also a secure Atlantic. So we are in this together. This is how this alliance was founded 77 years ago in 1949. When it comes to Secretary Hegseth, I mean, I'm in regular contact with him and all the senior officials in the United States. Of course, the American president, number one, the overall leader of the US, but also his whole foreign leadership and defense Secretary of War leadership team. But hey, they have to take care of the whole world. This is the United States. NATO is very important, but there is also the Western Hemisphere. There's also the Indo-Pacific. I totally accept it, agree with it. And I had dinner last night with Bridge Colby. I think he has been a consistent voice of, hey, Europe, do more. Because as the United States, we also have to pivot more towards the Indo-Pacific. Let's make sure that collectively we keep Europe strong and Canada and the United States, so NATO territory, but also make sure that we keep our eyes on the Indo-Pacific and not be naive about China. So having him today in the room, I think is really having added value. So I'm happy he is here. I totally accept Pete Hegseth also having to take care of all these other responsibilities. Thank you so much, and we will see each other later today at the presser around 3 o'clock. Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.